Kevin Harlan here along with analyst Greg. And nothing.
Well,
he's the glue that holds the team together, DA. Always important to have a guy who can fire up his teammates. And two conference rivals, Steve, going head-to-head. Maybe a little extra animosity tonight here.
You know, Kevin, to describe it, they don't like each other. There will be no hugs, no handshakes. This is about compete, compete, compete.
Well, good, right? That's what you want to see.
Yeah, I don't like everybody all fluffy. Come out there and go at somebody.
Yeah, we even have competition here on the broadcast booth.
I know, I'm elbowing you for that sandwich.
Oh, there's another elbow from Steve Smith. Thank you, Steve. I got it. I understand. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
Green kicks to Gasol. Parker dishes to Green. 6 to shoot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And Steve, Danny Green, an outstanding perimeter defender. He can lock down either wing spot so well.
Even has the quickness to stay with point guards, always in your jersey, and an outstanding shot blocker for a wing.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Green.
The Spurs, a top 7 offensive team for the last 7 seasons. Their passing and perimeter shooting is what really sets them apart.
Both free throws good from Green. And the Spurs among the league's best in three-point shooting, but they really don't rely on that as some teams do.
You know, the Spurs can change it up. No, they embrace the mid-range a little bit more than the three-point shot right now. Kind of going against the grain in that way. They take shots other teams avoid, and they make it work for them.
And that had to be a defensive mix-up. They know he can hit from that spot.
Yeah, big miscommunication early. They allow his first points of the day.
Now, here's Green. Green, the screen. Leonard, that's for 2. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
The veteran eyes see all. Frenchie with the tremendous look to make that play happen.
Curry passes to Green. Pachulia against Gasol. Durant with a wide-open look. Sinks the triple. Durant's got 5.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Now here's Parker. Gasol, a screen on Curry. And Parker, here we go. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just like old times, Frenchie putting the ball on the deck, getting his drive on.
Curry kicks to Durant. The shot from the low post is good. Durant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Well, obviously, this was the strategy coming in. Feed him the rock and let him go to work.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Curry kicks to Green. Offline with his 3. San Antonio trailing here. Down low, here's Gasol. Here's Aldridge. That's tipped, but they'll get another chance. The putback, and it's Aldridge on the follow.
The wingspan, the timing, Aldridge. Devastating on the offensive glass.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry kicks to Thompson. Passes it to Durant. Pachulia with the screen on Leonard. 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Pachulia, no luck. Here's San Antonio. Parker outside. Gasol a screen. Parker against Pachulia. Stolen by Durant. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's the floater. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, this is the problem. Durant can beat you with the jumper or the drive, so you really don't know how to defend him. The one thing about the way Durant played last season that stood out to me was his defense. Showed that he is more than just a plus defender. Showed he's a great defender. Was instrumental in what the Warriors were able to do.
That's good from Durant. And all the things that make Durant so incredible on the offensive end help him on the defensive side as well, Steve. His length and lateral mobility can erase a lot of mistakes.
Well, Kevin, a career high in block shots for him last season, but that doesn't tell the whole story. You don't think of him as a rim protector, but that is what he was. Durant doesn't get enough credit for his impact on that side of the ball.
Durant hits them both. And after Kevin Durant made his decision to leave the Oklahoma City Thunder, he instantly became one of the most polarizing players, it seemed, Greg, in the NBA.
Listen, Kevin Durant has always been a star in this league, but now he's become the story. It's something that he can handle but doesn't try to seek out. Was able to prove all the naysayers wrong and just having another amazing season.
Here's Curry after Rudy Gay's bucket. Outside Curry. Green, the screen. There's a good screen. Nice work there coming off the screen. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Parker dishes to Gay. Parker, a screen on Durant. Gay passes to Aldridge. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. And Pachulia pulls it down.
No hesitation. He took it right to the rack. But a quick reaction by the defense.
Outside, Green. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Parker. Shoots over Curry. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Well, there you go. Just at the point in Parker's career where he's driving less, he surprises the defense and draws the foul.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one drops. And after waiting, Steve, all summer, the fans here certainly seem to be exciting for opening night.
Yeah, if you're a hoop junkie, you want the season to be all year long. But obviously in the summer, you get time off. And that opening night, you're looking forward to see the new players, the new team, and you're in day one. Everybody feels they can win a championship. It's just later on in the year, reality starts to set in.
Well said. Curry can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Gay kicks to Parker. Gay, a screen on Durant. Gasol setting the pick for Gay. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Gay's got his second bucket of the night.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead changes. It's probably going to just come down to who has the ball last.
And the nice replay of the long-range three-pointer, courtesy of Under Armour. The Unleash Chaos moment. Now here's Parker. And shot on the way. And it's Durant with the rebound. The Warriors lead it. Here's Green. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 5.
Great effort from Thompson, using his length to his advantage there.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. The Warriors pull it in.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Right side, Green. Thompson outside for three. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Parker. Outside, Green. Aldridge with a screen on Green. It's stolen by Green. Outside for Durant. Again, Golden State.
When the shots come to KD and the flow of the offense, it makes it much easier.
Spurs trail by 8. This all setting the pick for Parker. Aldridge dishes to Gay. Feeds it to Gasol. Clock at 6. On target from 13 feet. Gasol's got his first points of the night.
I mean, the mid-range jumper, one of Gasol's favorite and most consistent shots.
Curry passes to Thompson. Green with a screen on Parker. Back to Thompson. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 11 points for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, what a quarter for him. Firing on all cylinders, putting this team in a good place.
Green kicks to Gay. Aldridge with a screen on Green. Gay drives in, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors.
Long strides Gay takes on the drive is alarming for a defense. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul him.
Two shots.
That's good from Gay. Before his injury, Rudy Gay had made some strides on the defensive end. In general, Greg, he doesn't get enough credit sometimes for his impact on that side of the ball.
Yeah, Gay has always been a great ball hawk. I mean, he's got long arms to pick off lazy passes. He gets a good amount of blocks for a wing player as well. Very much so underrated when you talk about his defense.
Rudy Gay hits them both. And Rudy Gay suffered the injury last season, but was still a wanted man when free agency rolled around, Greg, and San Antonio got him.
Yeah, I mean, the Spurs made a big offer for him, and Gay felt it was the right fit. Interesting to see how his role develops in San Antonio this year. Still, there's a feeling that he's got a lot left in the tank.
And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Already his second foul here in the first makes it a tough decision whether to leave him in or not.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Young's checked in for Durant, and McCaw is subbed in for Thompson. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Livingston. Ginobili against West. Now here's Ginobili. He's tightly guarded, loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Iguodala. Livingston kicks it to West. Over Laverne. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Gay dishes to Mills. They set the pick. And there's the pass to Laverne. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Livingston. Here's McCaw. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mills passes to Laverne. Ginobili outside. Steve, what a treat to see Manu Ginobili in his 40s still doing what he does best.
You know, Pop says he never wants Manu to retire. Said he wants to use him like a bar of soap till there's nothing left. And as a former teammate of his, I don't want to see him go either.
Shots.
That free throw good from Ginobili. Steve, you were such a great shooter over the course of your terrific career. Is that something that just came naturally to you? Was it learning the right technique early on, or was it just repetition?
You know, Kevin, started off in high school. I was a big George Gervin fan, so I had my elbows out trying to shoot like him. Got to Michigan State, and Judd Heathcote had his little ruler making my elbow get in. And he had this thing called ready shoot. I did that over and over and over. So I would say naturally I was pretty good, but it was repetition and a guy like Judd Heathcote making me a good shooter into a better shooter. And then plus, I played with Tim Duncan and David Robinson one year. You talking about wide open looks? I led the league in three-point shooting because of those guys.
Iguodala kicks to McCaw. 1:27 left here in the first quarter. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside. Young's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Gay on the jam by Rudy Gay.
And despite some recent injuries, Rudy Gay showing a great burst on that drive.
Young dishes to West. Golden State moving it around. Iguodala gets the bucket.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And Mills kicks to Anderson. Gay outside. Back to Anderson. They set the pick. Here's Mills. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on David West. And last season, Patty Mills averaging the most assists of his career. In fact, he was the highest efficiency player rated on the Spurs.
You know what? He says becoming more of a leader has helped him grow as a playmaker. He's enjoying his new role.
The Spurs have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
The Warriors' playoff run last season, pretty remarkable. Won their first 14 straight and finished 16-1. 14 straight wins, the longest playoff win streak in NBA history.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And you saw the stories about what sparked the Warriors' incredible playoff run last year, you know, from Klay Thompson signing the toaster for a fan. Nonetheless, the team went on a huge run afterward.
Yes, they did, going all the way, beating the Cavs in the Trilogy Series. Never underestimate a toaster.
He kicks it to Ginobili. They set the pick. Here's Gay. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. And that's now 11 points for Gay.
This is the confidence Rudy has in himself, looking to score as soon as he gets the rock.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And certainly one of the game's bigger personalities, Draymond Green, had this to say about his approach to leadership.
Most importantly, it's just about how the guys respond to me. And, you know, just really bringing that energy and that attitude and that fire each and every night, every day, whether it's in practice, whether it's, you know, in the game, whatever it is, just always bringing that energy and that passion.
A heart and soul guy, Draymond Green has the kind of spirit, guys, that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion of top 10 players in our league.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Hot right out of the gate, generating some early confidence and building on that lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Nick Young is out there with Iguodala. Then there's West, and there's Livingston, and it's McCaw in at the 2 spot. Every so often, Steve, Andre Iguodala will dial it back to when he was younger and remind you of what he once was, one of the best players in the NBA, one of the most athletic players in the league. Now he usually saves that for big moments or when the team needs him to be that kind of player.
You're so right. You remember last season when Kevin Durant went down, Iguodala played fantastic basketball in Durant's absence. You almost felt like Iguodala is holding back until he's needed the most.
Part of the coaching job description in the NBA is handling the media, which coaches, as you take a look at all of them in the league, in the realm of handling all the press conferences and all the media responsibilities, do you think do it the best?
I think Steve Kerr is top of the list, and obviously he's had some great training being in broadcasting before he got a chance, but I think his demeanor, he's cool, he's collective, and he gives you an honest answer. Popovich is on the other spectrum. He's going to make you work. So I think those two guys are top of the list.
Now here's Mills. Outside Leonard. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Livingston.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Livingston with it. Covered by Mills. Fires from 14. That's good on the jump shot. Livingston's got his first 2 points of the night.
Shaun Livingston playing within himself. He understands his offense, and to get to his spot, his sweet spot, that's the mid-range.
Pass to Anderson. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Livingston. A nice shot by Anderson.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Warriors leading by 3. Livingston kicks to McCaw. Young passes to McCaw. Golden State moving it around. Now here's Livingston. Tight defense on him. It's rebounded by Leonard.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
The kick out to Anderson. The feed to Mills. Shoots. Tries again. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep. All broken down for San Antonio.
And they are going where the going is good for them right now. The painted area, high percentage and high volume shots.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
With the acquisition of LaMarcus Aldridge, the Spurs going against the grain. Most teams going small and shooting threes. Aldridge, a big forward who loves the mid-range.
Murray's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And both free throws good for Anderson. And with Aldridge in the paint alongside another 7-footer, the Spurs have plenty of length inside.
Yeah, they do. LaMarcus Aldridge with pretty good mobility for a player his height. He's able to move his feet defensively and cover the pick and roll perfectly. Delivering these passes in tight quarters, that's tricky.
Kicks it to Murray. Anderson the screen. They set the pick. Murray dishes to Leonard. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Livingston kicks to McCaw. Misses from close range.
allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
What I love is he takes the right angle, affects the shot without fouling.
Now here's Murray. Here's Mills. Laverne passes to Mills, 13 feet away. Can't hit that one.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's McCall. He dishes it to West. Picked by West. Here's Livingston, and count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first. Well, you watch the all-around game of Shaun Livingston, and there's a lot to like. Very soft on his turnaround and pull-up shots. Great vision, solid defender. He pretty much does everything well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Pau Gasol is checked in for Laverne. Aldridge comes in for Anderson, and it's Green in for Patty Mills. Throw good, Livingston. And with Livingston, you have to remember that his career was nearly ended by a devastating knee injury. Many players wouldn't have attempted to come back from an injury like that, but Steve, he has, and he has found success.
Kevin, it's hard not to cheer for a guy like Shaun Livingston who has gone through so much. You wonder how great he could have been if the injury never happened. I see him, he could have been playing or would have been an all-star in this game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kawhi Leonard has become a go-to scorer, but his focus still starts at the defense.
Kevin Harlan here along with analyst Greg, and nothing.
Well,
he's the glue that holds the team together, DA. Always important to have a guy who can fire up his teammates. And two conference rivals, Steve, going head-to-head. Maybe a little extra animosity tonight here.
You know, Kevin, to describe it, they don't like each other. There will be no hugs, no handshakes. This is about compete, compete, compete.
Well, good, right? That's what you want to see.
Yeah, I don't like everybody all fluffy. Come out there and go at somebody.
No. Yeah. Hey, we even have competition here on the broadcast booth.
I know. I'm elbowing you for that sandwich.
Oh, there's another elbow from Steve Smith. Thank you, Steve. I got it. I understand. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
Green kicks to Gasol. Parker dishes to Green. 6 to shoot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And Steve, Danny Green, an outstanding perimeter defender. He can lock down either wing spot so well.
Even has the quickness to stay with point guards, always in your jersey, and an outstanding shot blocker for a wing.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Green.
The Spurs, a top 7 offensive team for the last 7 seasons. Their passing and perimeter shooting is what really sets them apart.
Both free throws good from Green. And the Spurs among the league's best in three-point shooting, but they really don't rely on that as some teams do.
You know, the Spurs can change it up. No, they embrace the mid-range a little bit more than the three-point shot right now. Kind of going against the grain in that way. They take shots other teams avoid, and they make it work for them.
And that had to be a defensive mix-up. They know he can hit from that spot.
Yeah, big miscommunication early. They allow his first points of the day.
Now, here's Green. Green, the screen. Leonard, that's for two. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
The veteran eyes see all. Frenchie with the tremendous look to make that play happen.
Curry passes to Green. Pachulia against Gasol. Durant with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Durant's got 5.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Now here's Parker. Gasol, a screen on Curry. And Parker, here we go. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just like old times, Frenchie putting the ball on the deck, getting his drive on.
Curry kicks to Durant. The shot from the low post is good. Durant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Well, obviously, this was the strategy coming in. Feed him the rock and let him go to work.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be...
Kevin Harlan here along with analyst Greg. And nothing.
Well,
He's the glue that holds the team together, DA. Always important to have a guy who can fire up his teammates. And 2 conference rivals, Steve, going head-to-head. Maybe a little extra animosity tonight here.
You know, Kevin, to describe it, they don't like each other. There will be no hugs, no handshakes. This is about compete, compete, compete.
Well, good, right? That's what you want to see.
Yeah, I don't like everybody all fluffy. Come out there and go at somebody.
Yeah. Hey, we even have competition here on the broadcast booth.
I know,
we, huh?
I'm elbowing you for that sandwich.
Oh, there's another elbow from Steve Smith. Thank you, Steve. I got it. I understand. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
Green kicks to Gasol. Parker dishes to Green. 6 to shoot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And Steve, Danny Green, an outstanding perimeter defender. He can lock down either wing spot so well.
Even has the quickness to stay with point guards, always in your jersey, and an outstanding shot blocker for a wing.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Green.
The Spurs, a top 7 offensive team for the last 7 seasons. Their passing and perimeter shooting is what really sets them apart.
Both free throws good from Green. And the Spurs among the league's best in three-point shooting, but they really don't rely on that as some teams do.
You know, the Spurs can change it up. No, they embrace the mid-range a little bit more than the three-point shot right now. Kind of going against the grain in that way. They take shots other teams avoid, and they make it work for them.
And that had to be a defensive mix-up. They know he can hit from that spot.
Yeah, a big miscommunication early. They allow his first points of the day.
Now, here's Green. Green, the screen. Leonard, that's for 2. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
The veteran eyes see all. Frenchie with the tremendous look to make that play happen.
Curry passes to Green. Pachulia against Gasol. Durant with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Durant's got 5.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Now here's Parker. Gasol, a screen on Curry. And Parker, here we go. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just like old times, Frenchie putting the ball on the deck, getting his drive on.
Curry kicks to Durant. The shot from the low post is good. Durant's got his third basket of the night. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
Right there, the body control of Parker. You see the adjustment after contact for the potential and one.
And Tony Parker in the 2017 season with the lowest minutes per game average in his career. He was playing so well in the playoffs. I mean, historically well. Then, Greg, as we know, the quad injury in the playoffs.
Yeah, and it's pretty clear that 15-year run he's had as a starter, that window is rapidly closing, but still effective, just no longer the focal point that he once was.
Popovich has done a great job of developing Tony Parker's entire game, and you're seeing it right now at the free throw line.
Green, the screen. Gay against Durant. There's the dish to Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Parker with it. 6 points for him. Dishes it to Gay. Outside Leonard. Feeds it to Green. Shot from 12. And it's San Antonio with another.
The improvement in patience, awareness. You can see why Kawhi Leonard's assist totals have grown over the years.
Curry kicks to Green. Curry is inside. He's against Parker. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Aldridge a screen. Parker. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And Tony Parker in his prime, one of the best slashing point guards this league has ever seen. Just an outstanding finisher amidst the tall players. And one season, how about he almost led the league in points in the paint, a surefire Hall of Famer.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And a bit of a down year for Tony Parker in 2017. His lowest three-point percentage in 5 years. Lowest free throw percentage in 9.
Yeah, I mean, you'd like to see him hitting threes at a higher clip. The previous couple seasons, he shot it up over 40%. And a great way, I think, to boost his offense, even though he has slowed down a bit.
And as great as the Warriors are on offense, the best team in the league on that end last year, their defense is just as good. Had the #1 defense last season. To have the top offense and defense explains why they're so dominant.
Now Parker, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Parker outside. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Leonard's got 5 now. And for the Warriors, the defense, Steve, has been the underrated strong point of the team for so long. They just bother shots and make life difficult for opposing teams.
They do. They have great personnel, and they have the ability to switch on defense. Players are so versatile with who they can guard. The communication is excellent, and the rotation on point.
Bangs home the trifecta.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
From 17 feet out, buries the jump shot. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is where Kawhi's an absolute killer, that in-between area.
Durant with it. Gay picks him up defensively. They set the pick. Durant kicks to Thompson. Here's Pachulia. Great D that time from Leonard.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Green, the pass to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
To the paint, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Durant. Off the mark from 16 feet out. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Warriors lead by 20. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Draymond, a strong first half offensively for the team. What are you doing right?
I mean, we're just letting them show us what's open. You know, you got to just make sure we stay patient on the offensive end and let them tell us what play to make, where the open man is. We've been doing a great job of that. We got to keep it up in the second half.
Yeah, the defense leads you to the open man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And welcome to halftime. Hey, what a fantastic time of the year. NBA season getting underway.
I'm excited. I am really excited. I am really, really excited, honey.
The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 25 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
The first half belonged to Steph Curry. Overcome size differentials with the quick release, and we know about the touch and the skills. But he's competitive as a player, you will find. That separates him from the pack to me.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Well, they struggled in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
We come back to San Antonio now with a look at the world-famous Riverwalk with its restaurants and boats and nightclubs and people. What's going on? Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Warriors leading by 20. Aldridge and Kawhi Leonard, the 2 stars at the forward spots. Parker and Green are the guard sets. And it's Gasol, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Now here's Durant. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Spurs. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. Green against Thompson. Green dishes to Parker. Back to Green. Pass to Leonard. Aldridge with a screen on Green. Off the screen. Kept alive. Here's Leonard. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Leonard's got the first basket of the second half here for the Spurs. Green, the screen. Curry kicks to Durant. Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Green, the screen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Kevin Durant, for his career, almost 90% at the free throw line. He'll make you pay.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Two shots.
And that one misses.
What stands out to me about this Warriors team is just how unselfish they are as a group. They really don't care who gets the score or the credit. Cheer each other from the bench, and they do it all game.
And he's good on the second. And with the Warriors and their unselfish play, Steve, their absurd assist numbers from last season put a number to that, but it really goes beyond stats, doesn't it?
It does. After they eliminated the Spurs last season, Coach Popovich had praise for their unselfishness. He said they have a multitude of players who are unselfish and play a beautiful game. It's not easy melding all these stars, but their unselfishness, it makes it work.
And Steve, Kawhi Leonard, one of just 3 players to increase his scoring average in each of the past 5 seasons.
I mean, you look at what he's done. He's become an elite scorer, the 3rd longest streak of double-digit scoring games in franchise history, surpassing Timmy D. That's the consistency that you expect from a franchise player.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
Free throw drops for Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard, he's been a hand-in-glove fit with the Spurs culture. Quiet, not an attention seeker, but he's all about winning.
Good on both. You talk about Leonard's stoic all-business approach. Reminiscent of his mentor, the great Tim Duncan, wouldn't you say, Steve?
Yeah, for sure. Tim didn't talk a lot at all, but he had great leadership skills. Kawhi Leonard is becoming more outspoken. If he sees something, he'll address it, and his words carry weight.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Spurs have never been the flashy team in the NBA. Tony Parker said beautiful basketball is playing the right way. Ball movement, pure, beautiful basketball is the way we've played. You have all sorts of fans, and there should be something for everybody. Kevin, he told me a long time ago, if we were in New York, people would love us.
And during Popovich's time in San Antonio, the Spurs have always played together, D.A. Got to respect their team-first approach to the game. Here's Green, following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Green passes to Curry. No points to be had here. Misses for the 5th time in 13 tries. Parker dishes to Gasol. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
High percentage look for Powell. Won't miss many from that distance.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Right side, Green puts it up from 12. Rebounded by the Spurs. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside, out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. We take a second here to take a look at the shot chart for the Warriors.
What a display we've seen from them so far. Every half open look they've gotten, they've knocked down and show no signs of letting up. Right now, they are in the driver's seat. As long as they can keep their rhythm on offense, they'll just steamroll this team the rest of the way.
Warriors leading by 16. Durant, the pass to Green. Back to Durant. Picked by Pachulia. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he's good on the 3 ball. Thompson's got 16.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And for the Spurs, such a remarkable run of success. In your mind, Smitty, what's been their secret?
Well, they develop extremely well, but once every decade or so, they draft a franchise player. In 1987, the Admiral. In 1997, the Big Fundamental. And in 2011, the Claw, Kawhi Leonard. And after that, as Pop would say it, don't mess it up. It's hard to disagree with the timeout here, as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
A different look now for San Antonio. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Parker. And then for Golden State, West is checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Thompson. Now here's Green, Anderson the screen. And here's Mills for three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He's got 9.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Iguodala kicks to Durant. Iguodala setting the pick for Durant. And the pass to Curry. Offensive rebound. Green with the block.
Good shot blocker for his size. Danny showing great timing right there.
Shots good by Mills.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Warriors leading by 14. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Pass to Durant. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game, doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
Laverne, he's checked in for the Spurs. DeJounte Murray comes in for Green. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And here's Anderson. Gasol is screen on West. Anderson dishes to Mills. He kicks to Murray. Fires for 3. The Spurs rebound. Anderson passes to Mills. Now Murray. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Durant with it. Gasol covering. Iguodala kicks to Durant. Outside Curry. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists in the game. Mills dishes to Laverne. Deep 2 from Murray. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Warriors leading by 15. Livingston passes to Durant. Fires from the line. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Murray kicks to Mills. There's a good screen. And Durant sends it back, but he gets it back. Here's Laverne. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
That's his third person.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio. And Golden State also making a change. Young's checked in.
Shooting 1.
On the free throw, no good. And Greg Popovich, also the head coach of the U.S. national men's basketball team, a former military man himself, and of course, guys, very passionate about his country.
You're totally right, Kevin. He's been outspoken, but his actions speak even louder. Doing a lot of charity work in San Antonio for disadvantaged youth. He cares, his players know it, and it's a part of what makes him a great man.
Mills dishes to Gay. There's the pick. 6 to shoot over Young. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, if you're the coach, you're frustrated right now. That's exactly the look you're trying to get on offense.
Here's Livingston. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
When you think about a great system and great execution, you think of the San Antonio Spurs. Not the most athletic team. You won't see a bunch of dunks or fast break points. If you love the game, you have to admire how they get things done.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And we've seen a litany of role players come to San Antonio and shoot guys career highs.
Well, you know, especially shooters. This offense gets them the cleanest look they can ask for. There's no great secret in their strategy. It's all in the execution.
Livingston hits both of them. Well, every so often a team will have a home game and see their stadium flooded with fans for the away team. Happens when a especially good, popular team is playing a team kind of in a bad part of their schedule, or maybe just in a bad part of their development. Smitty, do players notice when this happens, and does it bother them at all?
Yeah, players notice it. It does bother you. It happened to me when in the Chicago Bulls era. You hear people cheering more for Michael Jordan than their own players. It's because people love to see winners. People have their favorite players, and a lot of people right now look at it as they want to come see their favorite player. As a player, you just got to go out, beat Michael Jordan, go out and win, and usually the fans will turn into your favor.
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
You know, this is the right move. Maybe a break in the action will cool him down.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. Great showing for him last season. Putting up about 25 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
You know what? Everything is coming so easy for him right now, operating on the highest level.
Anderson the screen. Off the screen, and the shot goes in. And that's 15 points for Gay.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Curry attacking over Mills. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The feed to Murray. Kicks to Gay. They set the pick. Over Iguodala. They get it again. Here's Anderson. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Warriors, number 1.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Free throw, good, Anderson. With the way the Warriors romped in the playoffs and how stacked their team is, Steve, is a team like Golden State or really any team this talented good for the NBA?
It's a question that was asked a lot last season and will get asked a lot this season. I love the way this team plays. I think they play with such greatness and unselfishness. All the other 29 teams, they just have to catch up.
And both free throws good for Anderson. Warriors leading by 14. Iguodala outside. He dishes it to Livingston. Shoots over Mills. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Livingston's got 4 points in the quarter.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Now here's Mills. He's covered by Livingston. Mills. 11 points in the game. Good work there as it goes.
One of the smallest men on the floor, Mills using his quickness against good interior defense.
Passes it to Livingston. McCaw kicks it to West. Good work defensively by Ginobili. Spurs trail by 14. Mills in the corner. It's stolen by Livingston. He feeds it to West. Young with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by West. Young's got 6 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Aldridge a screen. High arcing shot. Shot's good by Mills. 15 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Livingston kicks to McCaw. Here's the screen. Golden State moving it around. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Picked by West. 5 to shoot. With some arc. And he sinks the layup. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Aldridge a screen. And Mills kicks to Anderson. Gay outside. Here's Aldridge. Kicks it out to Gay. Over Young. Aldridge. And it's Aldridge on the foul.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here's Livingston. He's got 13. Mills with the steal. Lets it go from 11. That one misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And here's Iguodala outside, and that's collected by Gay.
You won't see him miss many of these. A wide open look from distance.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And Smitty, you were able to play a couple seasons with Steve Kerr when you were both in San Antonio. What was your time together like there? And how do you think he's been influenced by his San Antonio time?
Well, it was a great time. He's a great teammate. I think he's been influenced by Popovich's attention to details. Both are very measured to their approach to things. But the one thing you have to really say that you really link those two together, they are funny, funny, funny.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Anderson. Tony Parker's checked in for Patty Mills. And then for Golden State, Pachulia. He's checked in for West. Draymond Green comes in for Young. And it's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. No good on the second free throw. You know, for all the great things that Draymond Green does on the basketball floor, perhaps his greatest asset, Steve, is his ability to be a leader. Other MVPs and All-Stars will defer to him to set up the defense and get going on offense.
You know, Kevin, that's what we do at Michigan State. That's the kind of player and leader that Draymond has been his whole career. Doesn't care about stats, only cares about winning. Willing to step up and take the big shot as well.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Can't finish. And defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
Thompson with it. Gay picks him up defensively. High post try. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
That's also part of Thompson's game, the mid-range jump shot. You can't give him space from there.
Aldridge with a screen on Thompson. Iguodala against Gay. Right side Aldridge. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go. No good off the back of the rim.
Tough to cut into a lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
16 seconds left in the third. They set the pick. Outside, Green. Pick by Pachulia. The putback, and released it in time, but it's off the mark.
Terrific defense by Rudy. Doesn't overcommit to try to make a big play, just uses his head.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Right back after this break. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Right now is when we go, good shot, great shot, right? Right now is when we talk on every screen down here and switch and ice and all the stuff we do on point.
And Steve Kerr, this is what his teams do. They take away a lot of easy shots, easy baskets.
Yeah, you heard it. Ice the screens. Communicate. Give me everything you've got defensively.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson at the 2 with Iguodala playing the 3. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. And it's McCaw in at the point. Now, here's Parker. Outside Aldridge. There's the dish to Green. Count that one. Green's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for San Antonio. Warriors leading by 14. Iguodala outside. Dishes to Thompson. Green, the screen. It's Thompson off the drive, and the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
San Antonio making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. And then for Golden State, Kevin Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for McCaw. Now here's Thompson. Green, the screen. The 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
Now here's Parker, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Finding the man who broke free, the great vision of Pau Gasol making that play happen.
Curry against Parker. Curry passes to Durant. Over Gay. Durant, that's good. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Good defense, better offense. Durant more than capable of burying shots with a hand in his face.
Screen by Parker. Leonard with no one around. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now here's Pachulia. Green, the screen. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Pachulia. Durant's got 20 points.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Leonard against Green. Parker outside. Gasol a screen. Parker dishes to Gasol. Over Pachulia. It's Gasol missing.
Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Green with a screen on Parker. Here's the screen. Curry with it. He's picked up by Parker. And it's Durant missing. Spurs trail by 16. Leonard the pass to Gasol. Gay outside. Green dishes to Gasol. It's stolen by Green. Thompson for the triple. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
That's Thompson's game. His shooting form is flawless.
Green kicks to Parker. San Antonio again missing. Warriors leading by 19 points. Green passes to Durant. Another three for Golden State.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Parker up top, guarded by Kerr. They kick it out to Green. Gasol dishes to Leonard. From the high post, he drills it.
You're looking at Kawhi in the middle of his career now, starting to score at the highest level.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his third foul of the game. And Smitty, at the start of just about every season, NBA officials are given new directives or points of emphasis for officiating. In fact, they don't call it POE anymore. They just have things to really make sure you're on top of for the layman. Are there any changes you'd like to see in the way the game is officiated?
Well, you know, I think one change, I like it where it is, and obviously continued freedom of movement because we want to see a free flow of games. But I would love to see, Kevin, an offensive rebound. Say your team gets the offensive rebound, the 24-second shot clock is not reset to 24, maybe to 14, and that can kind of speed the game up.
Now here's Curry. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Launches a three. Another three for Golden State.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Here's Parker. They set the pick. Outside Leonard. This all setting the pick for Leonard. Clock at 6. Over Durant. Again, Leonard missing. The Warriors have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. And another three for Golden State.
How do you stop that? You have to play KD for the drive, but then he just rises up like that, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Gasol a screen. Here's Leonard, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Leonard's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
Curry passes to Pachulia. Green, the screen. Pachulia kicks to Curry. Rebound, San Antonio. Parker dishes to Leonard. Over Durant. And it's Leonard missing.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Gay. The shot will not fall. Durant with some nice D. To the paint, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pachulia. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Spurs have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Murray with it. Here's the screen. Feeds to Forbes. Clock at 6. Over in the corner, Gasol. Lets it go from deep. Forbes can't get it to go.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
And here is Murray. Down low, Pachulia with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Thompson. Second chance shot, and the layup good by West.
And every offensive board is an extra possession. If you're trying to compete from this far down, you cannot allow that.
You know, I wonder, where's the passion? You can't afford a no-show here on the defensive glass.
Here's Bertans after David West's bucket. Good! 6 points for Pau Gasol.
Catching the ball in rhythm, the sweet stroke. Gasol making it look easy.
West outside. Screened by Young. Back to West. Thompson in the corner. Well, Steve, it's something that everyone has a different opinion on. How do you feel about the current amount of years a player has to play in college before they enter the NBA draft?
Well, Kevin, I look at it this way. I like the notion that people have been throwing around that you're able to come out of high school and go to the NBA. But if you choose to go to college, you must play 2 years. So I'm leaning toward and researching and looking at that. I think I'm on board with that because there are some guys should have the opportunity straight out of high school, and there are some guys I think need college. So I think if they can balance that out, and I think that's the way I would be leaning.
I like that perspective. And here are the Warriors now. After the basket by San Antonio. Bucket is good.
You can tell he is on a mission down the stretch. Attack offensively and build on this lead.
Gasol is screen on West. Murray the pass to Gasol. Young outside. Pick by West. And Young kicks to Thompson. Pass to West, and there's the feed to Pachulia. Gasol with the rebound.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down.
And it's Laverne missing.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Well, the explosive moments, the quick change of direction, a lot of stress put on the body.
Some changes for Golden State. JaVale McGee comes in for Jaja Pachulia. And McCaw is subbed in for Thompson. And the Spurs making a change here. Laverne's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Livingston dishes to McGee.
What a season it was for JaVale McGee. Found his calling as a big man off the bench who brings energy. Perfect role for him, and he thrived on a fantastic team.
Two shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. San Antonio's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. 1:53 left here in the fourth quarter. Ginobili kicks to Laverne. Anderson the screen. Laverne passes to Anderson and fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here. And for McGee, he was almost out of the league. His teams didn't trust him on the floor, but he made the most of his chance with the Warriors, Steve, and succeeded.
You know, Kevin, it worked out well for both sides. JaVale McGee completely revitalized his career. Defensively, he blocked shots, controlled the paint, and I was very surprised. He was good on the offensive end.
One shot. One shot.
And with the new TV deals, we've seen players' salaries and caps certainly skyrocketing. What does that do in affecting relationships among the players, between the players, within a team?
I think, Kevin, when guys are happy, obviously with their salaries, they play better. But I think also it can affect sometimes, let's talk about it team-wise. You have a guy that's not playing at the level that you thought he would be playing. Because of the numbers, it's going to be harder and harder to move some of those guys. Then you have a guy that's playing better than a guy that's making a lot of money. He's going to expect, and some of these teams are not going to be able to play, so you're going to see a lot of movement. And I'm back in our day, Kevin, my day, you didn't see that much movement. Because of these skyrocketing salaries, I think now it's going to be more and more movement.
And Steve, with the new deal signed between players and the league, it'll be, I think, easier for teams that have drafted and developed a player now to keep that player and not lose them to more money to another team.
You're totally right. I think guys getting drafted and they can play, they will definitely be there for years and years because they can make the most money with their teams respectively.
Moment here now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Zaza Pachulia. David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. They checked out his foot, and it appears he may have sprained his toe on that play. That is a bitter pill for them to swallow so early in the season. It clearly changes the look of this team going forward, Kevin.
Thanks for checking in, D.A. Injuries are always tough to deal with, but they're just a fact of life in the NBA.
And he'll have a lot of support as he goes through the recovery process. They want him back as soon as possible.
And we know how much better they'll be as a team when he's out of those street clothes and back in uniform.
And he sinks the second. Well, the NBA has taken great strides to ensure a competitive balance, Steve, over the past decades, but they have a long way to go to achieve complete parity. I don't know that it can ever be done. How do you feel about the current competitive balance of the league right now?
I think it's good, but Kevin, you're totally right. You can't get complete parity. You're going to have injuries, and I think when you have injuries, it changes the whole dynamic of these teams. So far, so good for me. I think it's a lot of balance. Good teams are good for a while, and then it always shifts and changes. I think we're in good hands right now.
Now here is McGee. Manu Ginobili unable to get his shot to go. 9 feet out, and too long on the shot. And so it's San Antonio with it. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. That one drops for him.
A nice job of converting, but what really makes this play, the league pass.
First personal foul, 2 seconds.
One shot, mind the lanes.
Ginobili, no good on the free throw. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Now Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what.